Look at the lace, like lace wear. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. The shape, this hair is tea. Oh, it looks so good. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexis. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, okay? I gotta remind y'all, because y'all be watching and not subscribing, so hit that subscribe button down below for your girl. So in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys not only how I bleached the knots on this wig, how I installed it in literally like 5 minutes. I also want to show you guys how I cut and styled this wig. I'm obsessed with the cut. I really love like a rounded layer type of a look, and if you guys have seen any of the videos on my channel, especially this one, it's literally the exact same concept. So if you're a beginner into stalling wigs, if you are a beginner and you want to install wigs, this is going to be the perfect video for you. All right, y'all, let's jump straight into it. I purchased this wig off TikTok. This is the isee wear and go kinky curly wig. I got 20 inches and this is what the knots look like. Honestly, y'all, I really didn't even need to bleach this wig, but I felt like the knots could have looked a little bit better. So I'm gonna go in just with some powder and some 30 volume developer. You can use any developer and lightener of your choice. It really doesn't matter. I just went to the store and just grabbed the first things I seen. Now, the thing that will make or break your bleaching process is the texture of your bleach. You want it to be thick like toothpaste or thick like pancake batter. You don't want it to be super runny because then it's gonna bleed, causing the hair to bleed when you really only want the lace to, like the knots to be bleached, if that makes sense. So I like mine super thick, like pancake batter, maybe a little bit thicker. And I'm just pushing that into the lace. This is gonna give you the most seamless look that you can possibly go for. And I'm just gonna let this sit for like 20 minutes. I'm trying really hard to like get as close as I can to the hairline or to the edge of the lace. That way we can make sure all of the knots are bleached. And it's really that simple. You let it sit and it should look something like that. You see how the product is not bleeding through? Yeah. So then I went in and I let that sit for maybe 20 minutes. And honestly, because I think my product was so thick, I could have let it sit longer because the knots weren't like 100% bleached. There's still a little bit of the knots that are not bleached, but whatever. I didn't feel like going back in and doing all that work. It looked good to me. Truthfully, I didn't even need to do this step. So once you go ahead and bleach your knots, you want to wash your hair. I feel like I cannot just put a wig on my head that I have not washed. Like, I feel like it lays better. I get a better style. I get a better outcome when I wash my wigs. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going in with the Bread Beauty, using their shampoo and conditioner, and just washing the wig. I don't know, but this wig was dirty, y'all. And on top of that, it was shedding so much. And I thought that that was weird. I don't know. I get that it's curly hair, but I feel like for the amount of shedding, it just kind of threw me off a little bit. So keep that in mind if you're going to buy this wig. Y'all see all that hair in my hand? Yeah, all that came from washing the wig. And you see, I used my fingers. I didn't use a comb or anything like that. So, yeah, I don't know. But as of right now, I still have the wig on and my hair hasn't shed or anything like that. So maybe that was just like the initial process. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, let's go ahead. And that's all the hair that I lost, which is not a lot, but I don't know. I kind of feel like it's a lot. So then I went in and just put the wig on. I like that it came with a little band in the back to adjust it. The wig is a little, it's not big, but it doesn't fit tight. Like, it just sits on my head, but it's still like secure, if that makes sense. But without this little elastic band in the back, it would have not been as secure. So shout out to them for for putting that in there. So as you can see, as soon as I put the wig on, girl, lace gone immediately. It looks so good on my head. I was actually kind of shook. So I'm just gonna go in with some water just because I want to do the wolf cut. And in order to do the wolf cut or any cut, you want to cut it on curly hair and you want to cut it wet. So I feel like because of the way that I'm gonna do this, I need my hair to be like wet. It doesn't have to be soaking wet, but it just needs to be like wet and detangled. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So as you can see here, I'm just going in and detangling, and this is just going to make the process so much easier. So you just want to detangle all the hair and get it nice and smooth and straight, because curly hair is already intimidating. So the last thing you want to do is have curly hair that's not tamed, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and detangle this. If you guys are currently watching right now and you haven't hit that subscribe button, girl, subscribe down below, okay? Subscribe for me, please. So yeah, as you can see here, I'm just going in and just kind of pulling all the hair to the front. So I think I'm gonna go in and add a clip back there to where I can just like stick it under my braid so it doesn't flop up in the back. But that was really challenging to me because it kept like coming up, so I kept having to pull it down so that I can like, you know, do the process. So the first step to doing this method of giving you like rounded layers for this look is you want to pull all the hair to the front of your forehead and put it in a ponytail, and then you're gonna cut it. This is gonna be the length, but it's also gonna give you a little bit of shape to it. And I really could have went in and cut more, but what I've noticed is the longer you wear curly wigs and curly hair, they shed and they get shorter. So I didn't want to cut too much off, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna cut off about maybe about 5 inches. If this was stretched out, it would be way more hair. So I'm just gonna cut it and just cut straight across. It's really not rocket science. It's a 2-step process, and yeah, you just want to cut it off, and you can adjust this to your liking. This is just what I wanted to do. I love the way that it came out. It just looks so good. I can't wait to show you guys the finished product. I'm literally obsessed. I think I look so much better with curly hair. I don't know. So now you're just gonna take it out, and as you can see, it already gave it some shape. You see that? Like at first it just looked like hair just sitting on my head, but look at the shape that it gave. It already gave that round look, but it's still a little too heavy for me at the bottom. So that's why we're gonna go in with the next step. But I like the shape. It's just a little heavy. So I'm gonna go in and take my hair from ear to ear. And truthfully, if you have a doll head or a canvas block, this will be easier to just do it on the canvas block. I don't know why I didn't do that. I just thought about it right now. So I'm just gonna take from ear to ear, like a diagonal back section. No, diagonal forward. Pull it all up to the front of my head again, and then we're gonna cut again, which is gonna give you shorter layers throughout to give it more of a rounded look and not like a flat layered look, if that makes any sense. And this is super easy, y'all. It took me maybe 10 minutes to do this whole process. Like, it was not a long process at all. So if you want to do it, you can definitely do it. And I feel like with curly hair, it's more forgiving than trying to do something like this on straight hair. So do with that information what you will. So yeah, after I did that, now you see, oh, look at it. It looks so freaking good. Like, that looks so good. So now you see it, the shape, the body, the everything. So I'm going to go in with the Bread Beauty hair foam. You can use whatever product you choose. I like to use foam because it's lightweight and it's not going to like weigh the hair down over a couple days. It's still going to like be fluffy and flowy. I didn't want to use something that was going to like a gel that was going to weigh the hair down, because I don't really like that look. I like big hair anyway, so I didn't really need it to be tamed. So I'm just going to go in and just add the mousse throughout the whole head. And my hair is like maybe 60% wet. I know it looks like everything is wet, but it's not like dripping, soaking wet, which also helped. And I didn't want the process to take too long for drying. So just want to go in and just kind of make sure you're getting every piece of hair. And yeah, but y'all, okay, let me tell you something about this hair. I bought this with my own money. I bought it off a TikTok shop, and I like it, and I would probably buy it again. But I do want to let you guys know that the hair is pretty, like, it's not like super thin, but it definitely could have been thicker. And I think because I bought this with my own money, of course, you know, they say that they send influencers thicker hair than people who purchase. And I feel like I can see that with this hair. Like, I wish it was a little bit thicker, but it's whatever. It still works. And I wish that it just didn't shed as much. So I'm just going to go in with my blow dryer. Try not to touch it too much because you don't want it to be super frizzy. I'm just going to go in with my blow dryer and just let that dry. I didn't do this the whole time. I only did this for like 20, maybe 10, 15 minutes, if that, just to kind of get initially all the water out of my hair, and then I'm just gonna let it air dry for the rest of the time, and then we're gonna come back tomorrow. So now it's the next day, and then I just went in with a little bit of Eben, just like right on the edge. That's it, nothing crazy. I take my wigs off at night, so I just wanted it to be laid down just a little bit, you know, just in case somebody hugged me. I don't want my wig to slide off. So I just kind of went in and did that with my rat tail comb. It dried super quick, and I'm just gonna break the cast. So I like to break the cast with an oil, and this is why I like to use mousse, because it makes the hair back fluffy again, if that makes sense. And I didn't really want a lot of product in it, so now my hair feels like it doesn't have anything in it. And I'm just gonna do that, and this helped just define the curls, add a little bit of moisture and a little bit of shine. All right, y'all, and that is it. It's been I finished this video last night, and I just kind of fluffed it out this morning. I literally took it off my head and like shook it out, so that way it's like super full and fluffy. I don't like the crunchy beginning stages when you first wash your hair, but I'm obsessed with this wig. I absolutely love it. What I will say about this wig that I noticed, it is thin. It's not like thin, but it could be a lot thicker, if that makes sense. And I wonder if they would have sent me this wig, would it have been more thicker? I don't know, but it was a little thin, and I felt like it was kind of strange that the hair was shedding immediately. Like when it was like this much hair that came out, and I didn't even do anything other than wash it. But since then, I haven't really experienced any shedding. But yeah, y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys comment down below and let me know what you think. Follow me on all my socials. I'll have the wig linked down below. Make sure you guys do your research before purchasing. Bye.